YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. You got it locked at TelliVision 87. You're hanging out with your girl Telly right now. I'm back with another video for you guys. If you are new to my channel, just stopping by for the first time, do me a favor, hit me with that like, that thumbs up button, and make sure you smash that subscribe button so we can get more people to the TelliVision crew. You can see what's on the screen right now. Look, Mike Tomlin has been trending. He did a press conference after his game, and the reporters were asking him a question about, we heard you might coach USC, this and that and the third, da da da. And basically, Tomlin was like just denied it completely and was wondering why he was even getting asked that question. So the guys on First Take, Stephen A, Molly, I'm saying, of course, they had to give their perspective, but I just wanted to come and react to what Tomlin had to say and what the commentators at First Take had to say. So let's get into it.
Get to it. So it is no secret, gentlemen, that Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the NFL, lauded for his success on the field. He's never finished a season below 500 in 14 years in Pittsburgh.
And that is a huge accomplishment. Like, give Mike Tomlin his credit, okay? Went to 2 Super Bowls, got 1, been with the same franchise for a long time.
Leading the Steelers to 9 playoff appearances, including a win in Super Bowl 43. Also, he's an incredible leader of men. So with that being said, he did not take kindly to the question of leaving the pro ranks for the open college position at USC. Coach Tomlin, not mincing his words. Take a look.
Hey guys, I don't have time for that speculation. I mean, that's a joke to me.
He said, ain't nobody got time for that. Basically.
I got one of the best jobs in all of professional sport. Why would I have any interest in coaching college football? That'll be the last time that I address it. And not only today, but moving forward. Never say never, but never.
And look, he looked straight, direct to the point. He basically said, look, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I don't have time for this. No disrespect to USC, no disrespect to college coaches, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm here with Pittsburgh. I'm doing well in Pittsburgh. This is my team. Why are y'all asking me about a rumor? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous.
Okay. Anybody else got any questions about any college jobs? There's not a booster with a big enough blank check.
Anyone else?
Damn, okay. Yo, that was a savage response. Yo, that was savage.
All right.
Thank you. Anybody asking Sean Payton about that? Anybody asking Andy Reid about stuff like that?
He walked out. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta get up and go. And that's something so ridiculous, because that rest of that press conference would have just went downhill. He was already in a mood. He already wasn't here for it. So get up, Mike Tomlin. Get up, go, because that whole rest of the press conference would have been a hot mess. But I agree. He was direct to the point. He said, hey, look, why are y'all questioning me about this? Are you asking other coaches about this? Some folks thought I maybe had like some sort of undertone to it. You already know what I'm talking about. But it was just a silly question. So I gotta go back and look at that again. That was funny.
I mean, that's a joke to me. I got one of the best jobs in all of professional sport. Why would I have any interest in coaching college football? That'll be the last time that I address it. And not only today, but moving forward. Never say never, but never.
Period.
Okay? Anybody else got any questions about any college jobs? There's not a booster with a big enough blank check.
Anyone else?
And it's the look around that gets me.
Thank you. Anybody asking Sean Payton about that? Anybody asking Andy Reid about stuff like that?
He said, I ain't got time for y'all MFers today. I'm gone.
You know, Stephen A., my initial reaction to this was, this is much bigger than football.
Yeah.
You never see him miffed like this.
Yeah.
What was your visceral reaction when you heard Tomlin?
Let's see what he's got to say.
I was proud of him. I was proud of him for saying what he said in the fashion that he said it, and leaving the rest to us.
Mike Tomlin quashes college
He
speculation?
emphatically did just knocked down any assertions, any rumors, any allegations about him.
Because see, if Mike didn't do that and he addressed it, they would have kept going. And see, that's the thing. You have to shut things down early. You got to be like, hey, no, like no, because that's what this media likes to do. You give them one little bit of something, then they go run with it. You know. Because what if Mike Tomlin would have said, oh, you know what? I'm cool with my Steelers, but, you know, if I ever got an opportunity to coach college, you know, maybe I thought about it. Then that next headline would have been, Mike Tomlin's leaving the Steelers and he wants to go coach USC. Like, it would have been something crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't give them anything. Can't do that.
Wanting to go to the college ranks, that's a plus. But then by asking the question that he asked about Andy Reid and Sean Payton, be very, very clear. He wasn't being disrespectful to them in any way. What he was doing was pointing out what we all know he was pointing out. There's a bunch of racist-ass people out there. And I'm not talking about the reporter that asked the question. That's not what I mean by that. I'm not even, and I understand a place where it comes from as it pertains to a Carson Palmer being on Dan Patrick's show and bringing up Mike Tomlin because he obviously Carson Palmer was at USC. I'm certainly not accusing or asserting anything about Carson Palmer. I'm sure that wasn't his intent, wasn't Dan Patrick's intent. I'm certainly not implying that about the great Dan Patrick or anybody else. What I'm talking about is from a societal perspective. You know, here is a man that has won a Super Bowl championship, has been to a Super Bowl, has never had a losing record. And periodically, from time to time, the minute the Steelers expose that they got bad breath, he on a hot seat.
Right.
Sean Payton, who's a hell of a coach, also a Super Bowl champion, he's had 4 losing seasons in his career, including back-to-back-to-back from 2014 to 2016, where they went 7-9 each year. Andy Reid has had 3 losing seasons on his resume. Both of them have won less of a percentage of their football games. But Mike Tomlin is the one that he's either on the hot seat or guess what? He might be looking to go to the college ranks because the Pittsburgh Steelers, their offense ain't what we anticipated it would be.
Just waiting for the brother to mess up. Just waiting for him to mess up. Mike Tomlin, he's about, you know, he's as decent of a coach as you can get. He doesn't have any squabbles, anything off the field. He's like straight and narrow, you know what I'm saying? And winning. So why would he even be considering going elsewhere? You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy.
They got to shore up the offensive line. They got to shore up their quarterback position to find a successor to Ben Roethlisberger. Their defense, even though it's big time, could be a little bit better. Because of that, you're going to ignore a resume? One of the things that I do when I sit here and I discuss these things and I talk about and people try to come at me, for example, because I'm going to personalize this. I consistently bring up my resume. Get that off the screen, please. I want to be on camera for this.
Oh, boy. Like, let me get into some of these comments. Tomlin is like, I've not done anything or shown any signs myself of me wanting to leave the Steelers to coach college football, and these sports analysts are asking me a question based on rumors and speculation put out there by other people who have nothing to do with me. This is a joke. Don't disrespect my coach like that. His reaction was superb and made a great point. Steelers don't lose a coach until he retires. USC is impatient and fire their coach is big difference. Tomlin has the safest HC job in the NFL and will be there until he is ready to step down. Tomlin was not being racist. He mentioned other coaches' names who have been successful as head coaches and won Super Bowls. He mentioned the first names that came to mind. How many black coaches in the NFL today could he have really mentioned? If I was him and trying to be racist, I would have said Belichick's name. Mike Tomlin has been to the Super Bowl twice and won one championship and has never had a losing season as a head coach. His resume speaks for itself, regardless of whether he's black or not. The question was disrespectful. Would you ask Tony Dungy that question? I don't think so. The Pittsburgh Steelers job is the most secure job in the NFL. Why would you leave that job for a college job that fires their coaches every 2 years? That's like being CEO of Apple and taking a job at a startup company. Makes no sense logically speaking. However, I will say that if he wanted to leave the Steelers and take another NFL coaching job because of being tired of cold weather, I could totally see him in a place like Las Vegas coaching the Raiders. Then you could get Aaron Rodgers to leave Green Bay, but that is a pipe dream. He's not leaving Pittsburgh to coach anywhere else. He'll stay there and coach until he's 90. He ages very well. Black don't crack. There are 31 other teams in the NFL who would love to have him as their coach. Boom. Nothing but good things to say about Tomlin. I don't even want to hear whatever Stephen A. got to say. You know, that was enough for me. But let me know what you guys think about it. They tried your boy Mike Tomlin. He shut it down. Okay? Let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments down below. Thank you all for watching. It's your girl Telly. TelliVision 87 is the channel. Don't forget, hit me with that like, that thumbs up button. And make sure you smash that subscribe button. And I'll be back with another video for you guys soon. Until then, peace.